He's so Evan.
I've heard some people say that. I don't really watch South Park, but I don't know.
Vaush wants to be...
I genuinely do.
Vaush wants to be Evan Fonfa. And you might be wondering, who's Evan Fonfa? He's just this guy we know.
Way more talented than
I just love that
Vaush.
joke. I just love that.
Just some guy we
You
know.
so want to be Evan Fonfa. Who's
Yeah.
Evan Fonfa? Just some guy I know.
This guy I know, but like, trust me, if you met him, you'd be like, damn, they're right.
You'd be like, I am copying him.
Yeah.
I think that South Park is responsible for like a collective sort of stupidification of American political discourse.
We're playing this real quick because we have a better take on South Park than he does, and we did our video first. And I'm going to tell you why we have a better take on South Park.
An almost like idiocracy, to a virtually dystopian extent. The prioritization of apathy over everything. The idea that anyone who cares like substantially about an issue is like wrong and also a loser. And that also like any kind of bigotry is okay as long as it's done for shock value.
I'll say that there is a level of truth.
Oh, no, he's right. But
No,
the thing
no.
about the apathy is what about their apathy?
Yeah, I was saying there's a level of truth to the fucking douchiness of how serious people can take certain topics.
Yeah. Especially when they use words like discourse and intersectionality.
Exactly.
And they sound like Evan. But not Evan.
A lot of the shit isn't really like, guys. I have seen some South Park episodes. When you take away the shock value, aren't a lot of their episodes just
inventive?
like the bigotry? Like they're kind of cringe, honestly. Like a lot of their stuff
See
with
what
like
I mean?
race.
How people use that fucking word way too motherfucking
Oh no,
much?
dude,
That
my
does not
roommate,
apply.
my roommate does it.
That does not apply to
He'll
South Park.
do it whenever there's something that just inconveniences him.
Dude, what we just witnessed, the Joe Rogan and Russell Brand clips,
That was painful.
two people who also advocate apathy. That was cringy. Stool humping and prank calling people with a weird British accent. That's cringy. This South, doing like the thing where like, I don't know, what's a good South? Yeah, Mega Streisand. That's not cringy. What's cringy about that?
They had one about a guy that made mutant animals, and it was mostly monkeys with multiple assholes. Like that's.
Yeah, there was a land where gay pets run away to be themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever. Not perfectly, again. I'm not saying that all their shit's a miss or whatever, because I know they have bangers, and I've seen funny episodes. It's not like all bad. Whatever. I'm just saying that like a lot of the, I think they get a lot of a free ride because they do the thing that some people will do, where you're so bigoted that people will assume it's ironic.
It is ironic.
And
It usually is ironic. It's not, and it doesn't matter if it's sincere or not. What matters is if it's funny.
And how the fuck would you know whether or not they're being ironic?
Exactly.
You don't know Trey or Matt. Like,
Here's the real criticism of South Park. Their fame rose simultaneously with the Bush administration. And the reason they were selling apathy is because they didn't want people voting against George W. Bush, because they're libertarians. And
The
they
real
were
libs.
promoting climate change denial and fucking the war in Iraq. And they were using their hilarious comedy to sell fucking bullshit wars and fucking oil company fucking profits.
They made a cool movie about
But at no
it.
point were they cringe. At no
Yeah.
point were they were
was
cringe. It was
just
all. It was
funny.
mostly all bangers up until about 2007, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, no, and dude, even some of the later episodes I've seen, there have been some ones that I haven't. Probably after like season 12, I didn't watch that much. It's only been here and there episodes, but like, there have been some good ones. I mean, they even had. I mean, early seasons before the end of the show,
Yeah.
they had a whole episode about being out of ideas.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was about they come and they find out how they write episodes, and it's like manatees that come and grab little balls with words on it, and they bring it back, and they just put the words together.
Oh, that's the one with the Family Guy one.
Yeah, I think so.
See, that was good. That's a good bit because I remember. This is
Like,
like the time.
that's another
This is
thing.
like the time they do their own version of Family Guy, and they go, "This is like the time Mr. T opened up his own tea stand." He's like, "Would you like some Mr. T?" Oh no, he's like, "I pity the fool who doesn't drink Mr. T." Tea.
That's a perfect Family Guy like cutaway rip.
Yeah, I've tried to. It's been so long since I've seen the fucking episodes.
The main episodes my brain always goes to is the one where Cartman, they make Cartman think he's a ginger. Like he became a ginger and he like starts like a ginger uprising.
Oh yeah, I remember when Cartman fought the Civil War and he got everybody drunk.
Yeah, like no, they had some really
The
great
South,
episodes.
well, the South, or when he pretended to be Dog the Bounty
Although
Hunter.
I'll still argue that Randy is the best character in that show. Stan's dad, he's the best.
He wasn't a big character when I watched the show.
Yeah, I get.
I was watching it when they were still killing Kenny, and then I remember when they didn't kill Kenny for a while.
I think they still kill Kenny.
Yeah.
They went through a period of time where Kenny was just dead. Like, he just wasn't in the show.
Oh, I remember when Kenny fucking got high and they did the whole fucking heavy metal.
With the tits
Yeah.
everywhere, where, what is it called? Cheesing or something? Where the
Cheesing.
cats, like, spray their...
And kind of excuse you. Like, if they were less bigoted, it would actually be more bigoted. Like, it would be considered more bigoted. You know what I mean?
You mean if it was less funny?
It's called crossing the line twice. Yeah. Which can be done well, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the satire me.
See, here's the
Well,
thing.
another thing...
Here's the problem. Here's Vaush's problem. It can be done well. Now, if I were to fucking debate him, and he won't fucking do this ever, I would go, oh, for example...
This episode of South Park.
No, I'd be like, it can, when he goes, he's talking about, I would give an example as Dice, The Day the Laughter Died. It's, a lot of that material is just overly misogynistic.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
to a ridiculous degree, where you're just like, oh, he's not really, yeah, there's no way this could be real.
Yeah.
And
well, also...
that's what he's talking about, where he goes crossing the line twice. And he goes, it can be done well. And, like, just to be a dick, I would be like, okay, give me an example of one time it was done well.
And he'd be like, I mean, I don't really like
Well,
that kind of
I don't
stuff,
like talking
but
about,
it's,
He'd be like, I think Joe Rogan does it really well.
But also I think one thing that helps separate it and make it known that it's ironic is that it's a cartoon, It's not, oh shit,
It's
my
not
bad.
real.
It's not, it's not actual human beings like you seeing them say it. It's just dudes in a studio
Funny
yelling
rhetoric, I
at a
tweeted
black
about it.
thing.
A lot
I
of
always
people
felt bad for Carol O'Connor, because he played Archie Bunker, and he was a total fucking libtard, and he fucking hated stuff. He's always constantly trying to rationalize what he was doing. He's like, we're showing people how ridiculous this is. Which they were, but that's what made it funny.
gave them a pass because they shot on Trump so hard.
But they were still laughing at the shit he was saying.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're like edgy libertarians, right? So they're all over the place. I feel like They Were Good got worse than picked back up recently. I don't know. Yeah, Vaush, I don't know why you hate South Park. Well, I don't hate South Park. It's just every time I watch South Park, I fucking cringe, Because, like, outside of the bubble of people who are truly, genuinely impressed and will clap like seals if you show them shock comedy, a lot of the like attempts at it's how do I put this, okay?
It wasn't
It's
even
not
that
that South
shocking.
Park isn't funny. It's that when you watch South Park, there's very obviously an ideological bent that goes into it, as is the case with almost anything. And so often I feel like that ideological bent is at like an 8th grade level of understanding. Does that make any sense? I feel like if you strip away all of the shock value and all the like sort of comedic fluff, and
Well, it is a show about 4th graders.
So that's actually pretty advanced.
Yeah.
An eighth grade level of understanding of the political system
Exactly.
is probably
Exactly.
pretty fucking impressive.
Thinking about it, the whole show is really just the kids trying to convince the adults the truth of what's going on. You know what I mean? That's most of the show.
Yeah, I was still trying to stop from peeing my pants while looking at girls. When I was in the 4th grade, I was like, I got a weird, funny feeling now.
I was being homeschooled when I was in 4th grade.
They are libertarians, as we have established on this show first before him.
heck.
But it's just,
I think my shit's done if you want to
Okay.
stop.
all right, cool. Later.